Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Super Dave. Welcome to this edition of Gaming in My Mama's House. Today, we play a role playing game that's based on another game. Yeah, it's Call of Cthulhu live in my mama's house. Gotta find your magic. Gotta find you. Gotta find your magic.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
So as Edward Pierce, a detective who's living his latter days, his glory days are way behind him. He's a bit on the bottle now. You are thrown into Darkwater, an old fishing island where legends of whale fishing used to take place. But this time around, there's a murder. The Hawkins family have been murdered. Wife, husband, and son have all been murdered, and it's up to you now as Detective Edward Pierce to find out what happened. The game's probably first 4 chapters are really gripping. I think that's where Call of Cthulhu, like it shines, from the game's sound effects, the game's narrative, the cutscenes, the interaction of the characters. I think that the game sets you up so brilliantly for what's supposed to be a really good game, but along its way, it loses its way from probably just that lack of fear that it's supposed to strike in you as a horror game, because in the latter stages of the game, whether like you trapped in the asylum or you go back to the Hawkins family mansion, it's not as gripping as it was in the first 4 chapters. The first 4 chapters, I feel like they gripped you as you walk through Darkwater, not knowing what's around the corner. As you creep through the Hawkins mansion, you don't know what's about to happen, and you're always on your toes. But as the game progresses, it's lagged down by probably, I think, a poor AI, whereas there's such a repetition of the characters. The game is done by the guys from Cyanide Studios, so it's a small little indie studio out of France. So should we forgive them for the budget? I think they could. I feel like they could have done a bit more with how the game's different AI look, man. I feel like just throwing the same paintbrush over all the other AI characters is a tad bit lazy, seeing how much detail has gone into some parts of the game. I mean, underneath the Hawkins mansion, the detailing there, whether it's the whale guards, the cult writings on the wall. So like I think maybe they should have just like used whatever procedures they used to create all the detail, and also used it on the other characters. If you get what I'm saying. Moving along with the game, the game does also have a really cool puzzle system. That's a bit tricky to get, man. If you like me, I struggled with one particular puzzle, the Atlas one. I'm sure those who are playing the game or played the game will come across the Atlas puzzle. But seeing that Edward Pierce is an ever evolving man, and the decision he takes in the game, to, I think, influence the overall ending of the game. So whether it's you drinking some whiskey, whether you helping someone out or not, it all affects the latter stages of the game. And this is where also the game disappoints a bit, I think, just a bit, because you don't really see those decisions having an impact at the end. It's like, okay, so this is how it's supposed to end. But going back to the puzzle system, it has some really clever puzzles that could crack your brain. And need a bit of work, that you can enhance and choose whether he picks a lock, whether he uses brute force to get through some situations. Just like any other detective, there's a lot of searching and finding, and that's the only way you'll get through the game. If you played some of the old Batman games where you have that function where you reenact the crime scenes, the guys from Cyanide Studio have learned from what the guys who used to develop Batman have done with the reimagining of a crime scene. You putting the pieces of the puzzle together, just like we saw in Detroit Become Human. That system is also available in the game. The look and the feel of the game reminds me of the first Dishonored game. Funny enough, if you played Dishonored and went back to, if I'm not mistaken, it's Dunwall. On Dishonored, that grimy, dark feel about it, rats, sewers, dark cities. It brings back that to me. Overall, I gave Call of Cthulhu 6 out of 10. Check it out. It's available on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and on PC. Let me know what your favorite role-playing horror game is. Role-playing thriller, detective, investigative video game is. Am I right? Am I wrong with this review? Don't forget to check me out _SuperDave, Twitter and on Instagram. My name is Super Dave. This has been another edition of Gaming in My Mama's House.
You gotta find your magic. You gotta find your